Ian Koczynski, born February 14th, 1994, also known as Vaush online, is a left-wing commentary YouTuber known for his debates with other people in the political space of the internet. The biggest creator being Destiny. Vaush has claimed Destiny inspired him the most and has learned a lot from him. They were friends for a good period of time until September 2020 when Destiny accused Vaush of getting people to mass report his Twitch channel, causing him to get departnered by Twitch. So Destiny blocked him on everything.
What's happening between you and V-Man? Are you and him doing fine? No, I didn't. Did I block him? I banned him from my chat. I don't ever want to talk to him again. I can't imagine how much of I'm gonna be like a little bit more forceful here, I guess, since I usually let people walk all over me. I can't imagine like how much like a spineless, disingenuous cuck you have to be to like have a roommate and a girlfriend that are walking around like talking about like spam reporting me when like I've given you an audience, I've given you a platform.
This feud wouldn't last long though, because in late 2023 they would start talking again, just for them to have another falling out days later. But besides from Destiny, what do people know Vaush for? Well, around August of 2017, Vaush met a woman who went by the name of Poppy. No, not P-A-P-I, y'all are fucking gay. P-O-P-P-Y, as in the fucking flower. Or like the goddamn horror game that's made for kids. But anyways, they began talking and became friends. But just like all of Vaush's friendships, it wouldn't last long. Vaush claimed they stopped being friends over an argument about feminism.
We had a falling out around, I think, late 2017 or early 2018. I don't quite remember. It was some dumb argument about feminism.
But Poppy months later would come out with a document on her side of the story. This document contained sexual messages Vaush sent to Poppy, such as a dick pic that she didn't ask for, and a threat to, quote-unquote, her until her anus prolapses? This dude needs fucking mental help. I have had the experience to sadly go through all of Vaush's messages with her, and I do regret it, but I'll show you some screenshots from the logs. And fair warning to you guys, both of them are very fucking degenerate in these messages. Let's look at this one first, because it disproves Vaush's argument that he didn't think what he was doing was harassment. I mean, he literally says it right here. No, I don't want to harass you. This next one's just very fucking weird. Vaush says, "Isn't that cool? We have another thing in common. Neither of us like raping children." Wow, Vaush, I didn't know someone could bond over that. There was also some pretty interesting art they were sharing with each other. Destiny has also debated him on these allegations, but besides from that, what other allegations does Vaush have? He has pedo allegations. He is accused of this very often, but why? The most common reason is because of something he said while on live about child exploitation.
In fact, and this is going to be a real hot take, I have yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal. Actual child pornography. How's that for a hot fucking take? Now, to clarify on this take, as I feel it necessary to do so, we do not, in this country, typically criminalize people who have procured media or resources which were the product of abuse. It is not illegal to own necklaces that have slave diamonds or whatever. What are they called? Blood diamonds. Yeah, all of our clothes produced by sweatshops, our computers with silicon and lithium mined from literal fucking slaves.
So basically what he was trying to say is we don't care about child slavery due to the fact we don't know where our products we're getting are coming from, such as our computers and our clothes, and that they could be coming from a sweatshop. So why should we care about CP? I don't think I have to explain why that's a suspect statement. And quite frankly, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard. Gosh. We can't control what is not going on in our country, at least legally wise. So therefore, we cannot do anything about these sweatshops. But with CP, on the other hand, we can control that in our country. So as long as it's in our country, we can do something about it. So if there was a child sweatshop in the US, we could do something about it, Vaush. He also owned a Twitter account that liked many drawn pornographic images, one being a 15-year-old Star Butterfly character with semen being ejaculated onto her face. He would later say he had never seen the show and that the character was aged up in the drawing. He's also made a pretty interesting comment while on live.
We've all jerked at the lolly at some point or another. We've all... Well, you don't have a penis. We have all... we have at some point in our lives been going fucking crazy on some hentai site, and we've been fucking stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history tab, and we go like, oh jeez, oh boy, some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a fuck, alright?
And on top of that, he has had some questionable opinions on the age of consent.
It is possible. Please right now uncuck your dumb shit libcuck fucking SJW brains and recognize this empirically correct fact that I am about to spit. It is possible for an adult and a child to have a sexual relationship and for it to have positive outcomes.
You might be thinking this can't get any worse, but you'd be wrong. He has zoophilia allegations. Discord messages of Vaush would be leaked, talking about his desires to have sex with horses, but he claims it's an inside ironic joke in his community. But most recently, Vaush has exposed himself yet again. He claimed that whole horse thing was a joke, but then why would it tie into his next controversy? It's cause he really does get off to shit like this. You know those weird old men that are bronies and watch My Little Pony? He's basically just like that. In February of 2024, Vaush accidentally opened his folder full of porn while on stream. Then the clip would surface on Twitter. This would lead to backlash because of what it contained. It had hentai having to do with bestiality involving horses, as well as lolly porn.
This is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Since these new allegations came out, he has finally made a response video, which I will not go over because I'm not going to sit there watching Vaush talking about his obsession over horse dick for an hour straight. But for real, guys, no more horsing around. I think you should hear Vaush's fantasy straight from the horse's mouth.
You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear, you know, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground. I've got my boots up. They're planted firmly. You cannot move me from my position. This isn't a secret. Let's talk to a therapist. Well, why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay, couldn't you have a big dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick. Yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it. There you go. That's it. That's the whole thing.